Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another pick a card reading. His or her true feelings. No bullshit. This reading is timeless, and for this reading there are 4 different options. Option 1. Option 2. Option 3, and cuatro. Option 4. As always, timestamps will be provided. Think of your person of interest and make your selection. If you chose the first crystal, here is your reading. Their true feelings, no bullshit. Temperance, La Templanza, Ten of Cups, Diez de Copas, Knight of Wands, Caballo de Bastos. Queen of Jades, Queen of Pentacles, Reina de Oros. 5 of Staffs, 5 of Wands, Cinco de Bastos, 10 of Cups, again, Diez de Copas, La Torre, the Tower, 6 de Bastos, 6 of Wands, La Luna, the Moon, Ace of Wands, As de Bastos, 7 of Pentacles, 7 de Oros, and 8 of Cups, Ocho de Copas. It's complicated, isn't it always? Sometimes it's really simple. If you believe romantic comedies, if you believe Disney movies, you fall in love and then you get together and you have this fabulous wedding on the beach at sunset. I've never known that reality. I've been married and divorced twice. I've had numerous relationships, but the 10 of Cups tends to elude my comprehension. It's not a Disney movie. We have these 2 signifiers. They're separated. It's interesting that the Knight of Wands is over the 10 of Cups and he's going toward the 10 of Cups. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles here and she's over the Tower. So it's your story or it isn't. You know, as I so often say, I'm reading for a global audience. It's not a personal reading. I'm just interpreting these cards that are in front of me. What I'm getting is that you may be really demanding. You may have really high expectations. And you're telling this person, I want XYZ by this date. I don't do casual. I don't want to just get together and have sex. I don't want to just get together and smoke, drink, do mushrooms, party, whatever. I want to get married and I want to have kids. This energy actually reminds me of the way I was when I was 31 in 2004, when I was dating my second husband. So I was married to my first husband when I met my second husband at work. I left the first to be with the second. And I was not even divorced from the first husband yet. And I was telling the man that became my second husband, my son's father, I want to get married and I want to have kids. I didn't say I want to have kids. I want to have a baby with you. We've got to have a baby. Misty, you're still married. I was crazy. I was in love. I just felt like we were supposed to get together and have a kid. We met in 2004. We got married in 2005. We had our son in 2007. But I had a very definite timeline. I was very high maintenance, I guess you could say. And I'm getting a similar energy for those who chose pile 1. You know that you want marriage, so-called happily ever after with this person. A family, kids, a farm, goats, cats, dogs, whatever. You want domestic bliss with this person. They want the same thing, but they're not going to rush into this. They're telling you, you have to be patient. You have to be reasonable. You have to slow your roll. You could be having the best sex of your life, and you just feel like, okay, this is it. This is my person. Let's do the thing. Let's make it official. Let's move in together. Let's start planning our dream house, whatever. And this person is on board. They're on the same page. I'm seeing mutuality, but they're telling you to be patient. Maybe they want to get a better job. Maybe they want a traditional kind of marriage where they work and you stay at home with the kids and you clean house. I don't know. But I don't think this hesitation has anything to do with their feelings for you. I feel like they are in love with you. That's really strong to have the Knight of Wands over the Ten of Cups, and he's going toward the Ten of Cups. So, if this resonates at all, I would just tell you to chill. Be married to the moment. Enjoy the process of getting to know this person in their totality. That frantic feeling that you may be experiencing, there's really no reason for that. So, a possible astro combo for this person, they could have Sun in Sagittarius, Aries rising, Moon in Cancer, one possibility of many. You could have Sun in Virgo, Aries rising, Moon in Cancer. Maybe you have Moon conjunct Moon. And I can imagine what I know about astrology. I've been studying astrology for decades. What I know about it, I would imagine that Moon conjunct Moon, especially in Cancer, you're going to have this compulsion to move in together as quickly as possible. You don't want to be apart. You probably dreamed of this person before you met them, and it's probably the same for them. You dreamed of each other. You manifested each other. You manifested this dream relationship. It's really good. The only flaw that I see is perhaps unreasonable expectations, wanting to rush it rather than just getting to know each other and just enjoying the process of getting to know each other. That's what I see. But to have Ten of Cups twice, there's a very strong possibility that you and this person will marry each other eventually. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next year, but you're on the same page is what I'm getting from these cards. I would say they're currently in love with you. They just feel like you're making impossible demands. That's what I see for pile 1. Hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Check out my Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos, extra basic tarot for zodiac readings, and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose pile 2, here is your reading. Their true feelings. No bullshit. The Magician, El Mago, the Moon, La Luna, 7 of Pentacles, 8 de Oros, Los Enamorados, the Lovers, Strength, Ace of Wands, Ace of Staffs, As de Bastos, I want to just immerse myself in Spanish. I want to move to Todos Santos and just live around people who don't speak English at all, or they speak very minimal English. I only speak fluent English. I don't speak fluent Spanish. I got a D in Spanish 2 at UTSA. My son's taking Spanish 3 this year. It's freshman year of high school. And I just told him, go down all the rabbit holes. There are plenty of YouTube channels where it's Spanish, 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 telenovelas, all the Spanish tutorials. Tres de Bastos, 3 of Wands. Cinco de Copas, 5 of Cups. El Colgado, the Hanged Man. Four of Wands. Cuatro de Bastos, 3 of Wands, Tres de Bastos, 9 of Cups, 9 de Copas. This person wants to have as much sex with you as possible. They want to stay in bed with you 24/7. You know, you could check into the seediest motel. You could go to Motel 6, some generic motel in a border town, such as Eagle Pass. Across from Eagle Pass is Piedras Negras. You could be in the most mediocre motel, having the best sex of your lives, and you're just living on takeout, you know, Chinese or Panda Express, Wendy's, Burger King, McDonald's, whatever. And maybe they've told you, this is the best sex I've ever had. Oh my God, I'm so in love. I can't stop staring at your pictures. Yeah, it's not just sex. It's romantic. As always, this is a global reading. I'm reading for a global audience. It's not a personal reading. It will not resonate with everyone. That's impossible. I am always available for private in-depth personal readings. My readings are $75. My patrons at Patreon get the discount at $50. So, yeah, but I would say if you chose pile 2, there is a very strong possibility you're going to marry each other eventually. There's no rush. Because once you get married, you're married. So, yeah, I'm seeing really good sex. I'm seeing compatibility. You make each other laugh. If this is a man and you're a woman, I can see them bringing you to multiple orgasms. Congratulations. That's pretty rare. You've manifested this. You might see this person as a twin flame or as a divine counterpart. Maybe you see them as a soulmate, but whatever. You're really fucking compatible. This is really high vibration. You dream of each other. You'll wake up from these really explicit, vivid dreams, and there'll be a missed phone call from this person or just a fuck ton of text messages. You were alone for a while because you were in this really shitty, low vibration relationship. It took you a while to heal from that and to release the baggage. And then you manifested this beautiful, fucking high vibration relationship with your perfect person. No one's perfect, no relationship is perfect, but you're perfect for each other. You complement each other. A possible astral combo for this person: they could have Sun in Aries, Pisces rising, Moon in Cancer. That's just one possibility. You could have Sun in Gemini, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Aries. I feel like you have next level gold standard rock star synastry. You finish each other's sentences, you're best friends, and you're having the best sex of your lives. So it's a win-win situation. Yeah, that's what I see for pile 2. Congratulations if that's your truth. If it's not your truth at all and you want it to be your truth, well, you can manifest that. Thanks for watching. Peace out. And if you chose pile 3, how does he or she feel about you? No bullshit. Trigger warning, I tell the truth. The most positive card in the deck, the Sun. Timeless reading, but as I record this, we are in Leo season. The moon is waxing. We're coming up on Lionsgate. I think Lionsgate is Monday, August 8th. The luckiest day of the year, they say. And then we have the full moon in Aquarius on Thursday, the 11th. 5 of Cups, Cinco de Copas, but you could be watching this video in April 2023, I don't know. 6 of Swords, 6 de Espadas, El Sol, 5 de Copas, 6 de Espadas. El Diablo, the devil. Ace of Swords, the blazing sword of truth. As de Espadas. Queen of Wands, Reina de Bastos. I'm hearing Push It by Salt and Pepper. This dance ain't for everybody, y'all. Only the sexy people. As de Oros. Ace of Pentacles. I want to get a tiger tattoo. I don't know where I'll put it. I only want to get tattoos on my arms. I don't want tattoos anywhere else. Just my arms. My arms are covered. Ocho de Espadas, 8 of Swords. But the Leo soulmate who inspired my novel Bullshit Rodeo, he had sleeves on both arms. He had the most exquisite, colorful tattoos. I think he got a lot of them in Japan. El Mundo, the world. He lived all over. He lived in Italy at one point. He lived in Thailand. He lived in Japan. He was born in Oakland. He died in San Francisco, July 2017. Sun in Leo. Taurus rising, which surprised the hell out of me. I thought for sure he had Aquarius rising, but Taurus rising, and he had Moon and Mars in Gemini. Venus and Pluto in Virgo. Mercury in Leo. Saturn in Capricorn. Jupiter in Sagittarius. Five of Wands, Cinco de Bastos, King of Swords, Rey de Espadas, Six of Wands, Seis de Bastos. Okay. Try to unpack this. There is a lot of sexual heat, fire, intensity. Really good sex. If you haven't had sex yet, maybe you've sexted, you've seen each other on the camera, Skype, FaceTime, WhatsApp, WhatsApp, whatever. I don't keep up. I don't do social media. I just do YouTube and that's it. I'm a Luddite. I was born in 73. This person is not a romantic at all. I would say they are mostly masculine in their energy. So a possible astro combo for this person, they could have Sun in Gemini, Leo rising, Moon in Sagittarius, one possibility of many. You could have Sun in Capricorn, Aries rising, Moon in Scorpio. Distance is a factor. You don't live in the same country. It's being super specific. I mean, you could. I'm reading for a global audience. It's not a personal reading. I feel like there is tremendous distance between you. I feel like you could be on different continents. Maybe you're in Tokyo and this person is in Sydney, or this person's in Vancouver. You're in Liverpool, something like that. I don't know. Aiden, that name just popped into my head. Whenever I get the downloads, the zigzags, the epiphanies, whatever, I just go with it. I just spit stuff out. Whatever comes out, comes out. Aiden. I would say this person's not currently in love with you. Because, I mean, the only cup card we have is the Five of Cups, and this is a card of unrequited love. Amy Winehouse, Billie Holiday, Libby Rose, Edith Piaf, Patsy Cline. You belong to me. She's not you. He's not you. Whatever. Blue Moon, Elvis. I feel like you're a romantic. You're emotionally invested. And this person just really enjoys the sex or the possibility of sex. Maybe they're telling you that they want to pay for your plane ticket. They want you to fly to wherever they are. And they want to just rock your world like it's never been rocked before. But is that in your best interest? Not if you've caught feelings and this person's just being very terse with you, and if the communication is sporadic, and if they're being caught in code, if they're displaying ambivalence. I wouldn't get on a plane to this person. But we choose what we choose. Perhaps you want that experience of being in love with someone who doesn't love you back. I've been in Five of Cups numerous times. And usually, I would say most of the time, I saw the red flags, my eyes were wide open, and I went in anyway. I went for it. It's like I've said before, if it wasn't for ignoring the red flags, well, I wouldn't have really had any relationships, and my son wouldn't be here, and he's 14, and I'm very glad that my son is here. So I don't regret my choices. Being alone these past 5 years, not having sex in 5 years, I don't regret my choices. I'm not bitter. I'm not angry. I'm not pissed off. It is well with my soul. So you could be choosing a rather unpleasant experience. You could be choosing to be with someone who is emotionally bankrupt, a cold bastard. You know, if this is a man, he's a cold bastard. He's a cold son of a bitch. He's very emotionally closed off. And he may say, oh, well, this person broke my heart in 1987 or 1997 or 2007. Well, that's not your problem. It's like that song by Jesse Coulter. I'm Not Lisa. Yeah, that's the song I'm hearing. I'm Not Lisa. From Push It to I'm Not Lisa in one spread. That's how my brain works, Mercury and Pisces. So yeah, they're not in love, but they're definitely into you sexually. That is what I see for pile 3. I hope that helps, elucidates, entertains in some way. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out. And if you chose Cuatro, pile 4, his or her true feelings. No bullshit. I'm currently reading the Andy Warhol diaries, and I've made at least a couple of videos at various channels of me reading excerpts from the diary and making these little pseudo art films at Canva. I have fun. There's an ancient picture of me. It was taken in 2000. Yeah, August, September 2000. The man who became my first husband, he took a picture of me hanging on to this cow, this art cow outside Trump Tower. My first time to visit New York City. I've been twice. Then, and then right after, not right after, but after 9/11, which happened in September, of course, I was there the Christmas, the December after 9/11. There was still smoke at Ground Zero. It's pretty visceral, pretty eerie. I didn't want to go to Ground Zero. I wanted to just stay in the Strand, the bookstore, and shop for books. My sister and her husband were chomping at the bit to go to Ground Zero. So we went. The Emperor. 7 of Wands, Siete de Bastos. 9 of Pentacles, Nueve de Oros. Ten of Jades, Ten of Pentacles, Diez de Oros. Is this person married to someone? Are they married to you? Are you just bored? Are you waiting for your nails to dry? Are you getting your feet massaged? Or what's going on? This is the Star, La Estrella. To have the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles like that, yeah, I'm seeing marriage. 8 of Staffs, call that the Sex card, Ocho de Bastos. I think this is third party. I think you're single and this person's married. Usual disclaimer, entertainment purposes. I'm reading for a global audience. As de Copas, Ace of Cups. Cinco de Espadas, 5 of Swords. El Sol, the Sun. I'm always available for private in-depth personal readings. All the info is included in the summary description box. 9 of Swords, Caballo de Espadas, Knight of Wands, Caballo de Bastos, 2 of Pentacles, Dos de Oros. Okay, well this ends on a note that I wasn't expecting. I do see mutuality, I do see reciprocity, I do see this person currently being in love with you, but it's complicated. Maybe they're married and they're going through a divorce. Maybe they're married in name only. It's status quo. There's a lot of money at stake. There's the matter of joint custody, young children perhaps. If they are currently in love with you, they suck at showing it. They're very aloof. They're very emotionally closed off. I'm seeing hot and cold. You never know exactly where you stand with this person. They contact you when they're feeling sexual, but this person is just rough. They're not tender. They're not romantic. This is a very masculine person. Regardless of gender or sexual preference, I'm talking in astrological terms. They could have Sun in Aries, Aquarius rising, Moon in Leo. I'm just seeing fire and air for this person. I feel like the earth and the water comes more from you. You could have Sun in Virgo, Cancer rising, Moon in Taurus maybe. You're very practical. You're very down to earth. You're very careful. Usually you don't just allow anyone into your life, but you fell for this person. Maybe you didn't know they were married when you first met. I don't know what the circumstances or the specifics are, but you caught feelings, and I am seeing mutuality. To have Ace of Cups in the first row like that and to end on Two of Pentacles. You have conflicts, you have arguments, and a lot of it is because, well, if they're married, that's a problem. Even if they're separated, it's still a problem. So there's that, and also you don't speak the same love language. You want warmth, you want tenderness, you want words of love, and they're all about acts of service and giving gifts. So that's a problem. That's what finally sunk it with my Capricorn ex. We were on and off for years, almost got married in 2016. His love language, I guess, was acts of service, and to me, it's warmth, physical affection, and spending time together. I don't really give a shit about gifts or acts of service. So anyway, this person is very emotionally closed off. I'm seeing Tom Cruise and Rain Man. You know, it's funny because his brother, Dustin Hoffman, well, he was autistic, but Tom Cruise acted like he was autistic or borderline autistic because he couldn't access emotions. He couldn't access empathy, you know. He finally lost his girlfriend because he was just being a complete asshole. Not to say that autistic people are assholes, but I'm seeing someone who's not able to really access emotions. They have a poker face. They're not expressive. They're not emotionally expressive. I don't see them being tender with you. I don't see them being consistent in their communication. I see them giving you mixed signals. So they may be currently in love with you, or they have romantic feelings, but they're not that adept at showing their feelings. And I'm seeing a lot of murky stuff in their childhood, all kinds of issues. Maybe they were abandoned, they were neglected, they may have had all the material things they needed, they may have been in a nice home, they may have been born into privilege, but they may as well have been raised in poverty, because I'm seeing emotional, spiritual poverty. Their emotional needs were not met when they were young. If this is a man, he does not have a good relationship with his mom. And that's getting really deep, and I'm sure this is going to trigger people, but this is complicated for pile 4. I'm going to go ahead and do an energetic summation. Please provide an energetic summation. 3 additional cards. Their true feelings. Not sensitive. Probably a really intense introvert. They're in their head a lot. They probably have a higher than, they have an above average intelligence. They're really awkward in social situations. Tres de Oros, 3 of Pentacles, 6 de Bastos, 6 of Wands, maybe the Espadas, 9 of Swords. This person is not mentally well. They could have a diagnosis. I'm not getting addict vibes, but they could be on meds for something like borderline personality or bipolar or schizophrenia, depression, anxiety. They could have CPTSD. I don't know. I'm not a damn psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. I've always wanted to get a psych degree, but I'm too lazy and too challenged intellectually. So if this is you obsessing, stop. The only way out of the dinosaurs that I'm aware of, barring big pharma and years of therapy, is the Four of Swords, and that's just good old-fashioned meditation, breathing in, breathing out. I don't just collect crystals for aesthetic reasons. I use everything I can to get out of Nine of Swords. Meditation, binaural beats, journals, shadow work, crystals, candles, etc., etc. So if you're in Nine of Swords, get out, take care of yourself. What I say again and again and again, like a broken record, no person on this planet is worth your peace of mind. Take care of yourself. Claim your Nine of Pentacles energy. Be very conscious of your energy, what you put out and what you allow in. That's what I see for pile 4. I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, sharing, sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.